I don't think I have ever seen a movie that has been practically tailor-made for me, unlike Black Panther. His cameo in Civil War was really good, really hyped me up to see where they take him. The casting announcements and everything, they just seemed like really, really interesting. The trailers looked phenomenal. And then to top it off, they have my favorite musical artist doing the soundtrack. And it's just like, dude, now I have to see it. So, at that point, it's kind of like, what could go wrong? Surprisingly, very little. And after something like Kingsman 2, you have no idea how good it is to say something like that. Black Panther was just as good as I thought it was going to be. The movie takes place shortly after the events of Civil War, and it kind of has T'Challa now taking up the mantle of king now that his father got killed. And of course, while he's trying to, rule the kingdom, suddenly you have Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan in this, who's kind of like, hey, I want what's rightfully mine. And we get a Marvel movie that's, like, I've said this before, probably, like with Doctor Strange, but this is a Marvel movie unlike anything I've ever seen. There's something about, like, just the sheer atmosphere of the movie. Seeing Wakanda and all these, like, and just, like, all this African culture, like, it's unlike anything I've ever witnessed from any Marvel movie. The performances in here are really, really good. Chadwick Boseman is good, like I kind of figured he would. Though he kind of did worry me because, like, he had that, like, sort of wispy thing, just like, oh, never freeze, I never freeze. Like, I thought it would get old, but, thankfully, it's not that prevalent in the movie, and, like, you could ignore it if you really wanted to. The standout performance for me, though, was definitely Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger. That's probably, like, my favorite MCU villain behind the Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. Like, quick spoilers, because, like, I have to praise this line. There's, like, the line that just, like, really got to me. Just, holy shit. Basically, like, he's slowly dying, and T'Challa's like, hey, we can patch you up. He's literally just like, oh, so you can, like, oh, what, so you can jail me? Yeah, no. Bury me in the water with my ancestors who jumped the ship because they knew that death would be better than bondage. Damn! Plus, I'm not sure if this counts as a full-on spoiler, but, this movie does something with the villain that I've never seen any other Marvel film do. One of the reasons why Killmonger is so angry is that, like, Wakanda has all these resources and all this powerful technology, and we're not sharing them with the rest of the world. So, by the end of the movie, like, even after they kill him, they're like, you know what, let's, make like a little outpost. Let's make like a little, hotspot. I don't know exactly what the proper term for it is. It's probably gonna pop up on the screen once I thought of it. It's really interesting to see, like, a movie say, okay, we're gonna take some of the things that the villain was talking about, and like, okay, we'll make like a Wakanda outpost, and help anyone in need. That was really interesting. However, this movie ain't perfect. I know I'm not even talking about the humor. Honestly, the humor in here was really good. Yes, even the what are those joke. Great job, Noah! Now everyone will take you seriously! Joke's on them, the movie takes place in 2016. It would have made sense. Just click off the video. No, the thing that, like, kind of dragged the movie down was, for one, the opening fight scene in the middle of the jungle. Like, it wasn't well lit. Like, it was probably awesome, I just couldn't make it out, really. And then the other thing is that, like, the effects are really hit and miss. Some of the effects look really good, and, of course there are certain things where it's like, yeah, of course they need CG for it, of course they probably need green screen for that. But at the same time, the green screen in here is just not very good for like 70% of the scenes. And like a lot of like the computer generated effects don't look that good either, towards like the end though. Specifically like when Killmonger and T'Challa are fighting in the literal Underground Railroad, it looks like a video game. Like, it's not that good. And for a movie that's like $200 million, you could have done better. You could have been so much better. So, regardless though, I think the movie was really good. Of course, I'm not going to say that it's the best of the year because, like, we're like just finishing February. So calm yourselves. Where it would rank, I'd say it would be in like 7th place, parked cozily between Guardians and the Winter Soldier. Anyway, it's been a review. See y'all next time. Oh, in case you're wondering, yes, the soundtrack slaps.
Yes, get 'em broke niggas keep the rest. I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. I wish a